Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Jimmy Uso spotted with real-life Bloodline member ahead of Survivor Series. Recent WWE signing could join Roman Reigns. Jimmy Uso and his cousin Roman Reigns are still searching for a fifth member for their team at Survivor Series. The former has been spotted with recently signed WWE star Lance Anoa'i, another member of their family. Jey Uso and Sami Zayn are the two other stars who are part of the OTC's team at Survivor Series as they get set to take on the new Bloodline. Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, Tamba Loa, and Jacob Fatu, and Bronson Reed in a War Games match at the upcoming Premium Live event. Lance Anoa'i is the latest member of the illustrious Samoan wrestling dynasty to sign with the company, and he's currently part of NXT. Naomi recently took to Instagram to share a clip of a bowling outing that she attended with her husband Jimmy Uso and Lance. The two men could be seen bowling in the clip. While there were reports of Lance Anoa'i signing with WWE, it's unlikely that he will officially join Roman Reigns' team at Survivor Series. It's more than likely it'll be Seth Rollins due to what happened in the main event of this week's episode of RAW Even. Though Sami Zayn betrayed the OTC last year at Royal Rumble, the two stars will be working together again to deal with a common enemy. This won't be the first time that they'll be on the same team in a War Games match. We all know the type of dude Roman Reigns is. He doesn't forget anything. Rest assured that kick, it's still on the back of Roman's head, I feel. And who knows, because we can't make that same mistake during War Games. If that happens, and it costs Roman and the OG Bloodline a loss, there's going to be a problem there. I can assure Roman's eyes are going to be wide awake during War Games for Sami Zayn. I'm going to say this to Sami Zayn that, tread lightly, Rikishi said. The OG Bloodline still has enough time to find a fifth member for their team. It'll be interesting to see who it will be. As WWE Survivor Series War Games approaches, speculation surrounding the Bloodline and its future continues to dominate the wrestling world. The group, once a symbol of unity and dominance, now stands fractured, with Jimmy Uso's allegiance to Roman Reigns under scrutiny and Jey Uso fully estranged from the family. Amid this tension, an intriguing development has emerged. Jimmy Uso was recently spotted with a real-life member of the Anoa'i family, sparking rumors of potential reinforcements for the Bloodline. Adding to the intrigue is the buzz about a recent WWE signing rumored to have familial ties to the legendary Anoa'i wrestling dynasty. Could this be a game-changing addition to Roman Reigns' faction at Survivor Series? Let's unpack the situation and explore what this means for the Bloodline and WWE's ongoing narratives. Over the weekend, Jimmy Uso was seen dining in a popular Orlando restaurant with another member of the famed Anoa'i family, Lance Anoa'i. While Lance is best known for his work on the independent wrestling scene and in Major League Wrestling, MLW, his connection to the Bloodline storyline has been teased in the past. With the family drama at the heart of WWE programming, this sighting has fueled speculation that Lance may be preparing to step into the WWE spotlight. Witnesses describe the two as deep in conversation, with Jimmy reportedly gesturing animatedly as if discussing strategy or plans. The timing of this reunion is particularly interesting, given Jimmy's precarious standing within the Bloodline. As of late, Jimmy has been walking a fine line between loyalty to Roman Reigns and lingering guilt over betraying his twin brother, Jey Uso, earlier this year. Lance's potential involvement could serve as a way for Jimmy to strengthen his position within the group, or perhaps bring in someone he trusts as a backup in case Roman's patience runs thin. The notion of Lance joining WWE isn't far-fetched. He participated in a WWE tryout earlier this year and has expressed interest in following in the footsteps of his famous relatives. While Roman Reigns has reigned supreme as the undisputed WWE Universal Champion for over 3 years, his grasp on the family is starting to slip. The Bloodline's current roster, featuring Reigns, Solo Sikoa, and Jimmy Uso, lacks the unity and numbers it once boasted. With Paul Heyman's scheming and Solo's silent loyalty keeping the faction afloat, the addition of another family member could reinvigorate the group. Recent reports suggest that WWE officials are considering fresh additions to the Bloodline to keep the storyline engaging. Lance Anoa'i, with his in-ring experience and family connection, fits the mold perfectly. His arrival could serve as a way to realign the Bloodline's fractured image or even set up new internal conflicts, depending on his role. Adding to the intrigue is the buzz surrounding a recent WWE signing with ties to the Anoa'i family. Zilla Fatu, the son of the late Umaga, recently signed with WWE after completing his training with Booker T's Reality of Wrestling promotion. Zilla has been making waves on the independent circuit, showcasing a blend of raw power and athleticism reminiscent of his father's iconic in-ring style. Zilla's signing has sparked rumors that he could debut as a member of the Bloodline, potentially at Survivor Series. The timing couldn't be more perfect, with the Bloodline's narrative entering a critical phase. Zilla's inclusion would not only honor Umaga's legacy, but also introduce a fresh dynamic to the group. If Zilla joins forces with Roman Reigns, his addition could provide the muscle and unpredictability that the Bloodline needs to fend off its growing list of enemies. Alternatively, Zilla could arrive as a wild card, aligning with Jey Uso or forging his own path. Survivor Series War Games is shaping up to be a defining moment for the Bloodline, with tensions simmering between Roman Reigns and Jimmy Uso, and Solo Sikoa caught in the middle. The stakes are higher than ever. The addition of Lance Anoa'i or Zilla Fatu could tilt the scales in either direction. If Lance or Zilla joins the Bloodline at Survivor Series, it could solidify Roman Reigns' position as the tribal chief and send a message to the rest of WWE. The arrival of fresh blood would bolster the Bloodline's ranks, allowing them to regain their dominance and focus their energy on reclaiming their unity. This scenario could also deepen the conflict within the family. Jimmy's role could come under greater scrutiny as Reigns evaluates whether Jimmy is truly loyal or expendable. Alternatively, Lance or Zilla could align with Jey Uso, creating an opposing faction within the family. This move would escalate the Civil War storyline that has been brewing since Jey's dramatic exit from the Bloodline. A split faction could lead to compelling matchups, with fans eagerly anticipating who emerges as the true head of the Anoa'i dynasty. There's also the possibility that Lance or Zilla enters the scene as an independent force, refusing to align with either side. This could set up a longer-term storyline where the newcomer establishes their own identity within WWE before deciding where their loyalties lie. The prospect of real-life family members joining the Bloodline storyline has sparked excitement among fans. Social media has been buzzing with theories and predictions. Imagine Zilla Fatu stepping into War Games as a surprise entrant. The crowd would go wild. Lance Anoa'i deserves a shot in WWE. He's got the pedigree and the skills. Adding him to the Bloodline could be gold. What if Roman loses at Survivor Series because of a betrayal by Jimmy and Zilla siding with G? Talk about a plot twist. While some fans are eager to see new faces in the Bloodline, others worry that adding too many members could dilute the faction's impact. The key, many agree, will be in how WWE balances the storytelling and ensures that each character has a meaningful role. Whether or not Lance Anoa'i or Zilla Fatu officially joins the Bloodline, the ongoing storyline is entering a transformative phase. Roman Reigns' eventual departure from WWE, whether for a sabbatical or to transition into a part-time role, will leave a power vacuum within the faction. Adding younger, hungry talents like Lance or Zilla could ensure that the Bloodline remains a central part of WWE programming even after Reigns steps away. For now, all eyes are on Survivor Series, War Games. Will the Bloodline reinforce its dominance, or will this be the beginning of its ultimate downfall? With Jimmy Uso's recent actions, Solo Sikoa's quiet intensity, and the looming presence of potential new members, the stage is set for an unforgettable night. Jimmy Uso's sighting with Lance Anoa'i and the recent WWE signing of Zilla Fatu have added an exciting layer of unpredictability to the ongoing Bloodline saga. As Survivor Series War Games approaches, fans are bracing for potential surprises that could alter the course of WWE history. Whether we see new members join Roman Reigns or the seeds of further division planted within the family, one thing is certain: The Bloodline story is far from over, and its next chapter promises to be as gripping as ever.